Oh, the split name Naruto Uzumaki. Yeah, it's because the dude uses shadow clones, man. It's a perfect fit. You don't get to see them in this run, but they exist, I swear.
No Amber. No.
And Zerx is playing Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm on my friends list. Fog, as we mentioned Naruto. When Zerx should be playing DMC5 to get that world record.
That's where I need to go.
Stick to the high ground.
You have the means.
Don't forget your mission. The Amber.
Hope you named Gigante Attack on Titan. I should though. I haven't, but I should.
Understood. But maybe a little sightseeing first.
Yeah, I've been rewatching Shippuden with my girlfriend slowly but surely over the last year. We are pretty deep into it. We're like, where are we at? I'm trying to think. We haven't watched it in a couple days.
Almost out of here.
That's a gold.
Too easy.
Yeah. Where are we? We're like, oh, Sasuke did the thing with Orochimaru and now he's like building his own team. That's where we're at.
Almost at the church.
Bro, he just, maybe I should just tap him. Give him a love tap. Like I do with her. So that can happen. Before. Killer B hasn't been introduced yet. He's like literally building the team. Like they just met Jugo.
What a warm welcome.
Honestly, I don't even think I need to throw the flash there. I could probably just run. Maybe others might beat my ass if I try to just run through them, actually. Yeah, I haven't seen any Boruto at all. I watched all of Naruto once, and then I have done a rewatch up to like a little after the start of Shippuden. And then now I'm on a third rewatch with my girlfriend, and we're at the part that I just talked about. And honestly, it's been so long since I've seen it, it's like I'm watching it again for the first time. It's pretty cool. It's technically a rewatch because I've seen it before, but it's been so long. Like, I was literally in high school when I last watched it, that it feels new to me. I was pretty stoked. Bro, One Piece is literally the ugliest piece of animation to ever be animated. Ramu, I don't know how you could say it's better than Bleach or Naruto. Like, I have seen like 20 episodes of One Piece, and it is literally the ugliest art I have ever seen in my life. Well, in the first 20 episodes at least, there was literally zero story. Like, bro, I have seen some degenerate shit on DeviantArt that looks better
The church.
than One Piece. Like, holy fuck, dude.
Too easy.
Should have known he'd.
Well, it's from 30 years ago? Bro, there's plenty of anime that came out around the same time that looks way better. It is like unwatchably ugly, actually. Even new One Piece is ugly though. Like, it's not just old One Piece. Like, I've seen the clips on Twitter from the new fucking Gear 5 fight or whatever. I'm like, this show is so ugly. Like, I'm watching Looney Tunes fucking Tom and Jerry bullshit. There's a reason why we have evolved past that art style. It's because it's ugly and objectively bad.
Won't let me go so easily, huh?
Like, there's a reason why Tom and Jerry is not part of the popular consciousness anymore.
Chief's house.
It's because no one actually liked rubber hose animation. Let's be real. It's supposed to be an homage? Bro, they should homage something that looks better. I don't know. Like, they should homage something that looks better. What about Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball looks way better than One Piece. Granted, Dragon Ball is literally animated at 1 frame a minute, but it's still, that 1 frame looks better than
What have we here?
whatever the fuck's going on in One Piece. Dragon Ball is like legit animated, like those porn games where it's like a couple of different PNGs sliding over top of each other.
I bet.
But I enjoy those games, so.
Enough of these.
Still after me, huh?
Bro, he just blocked the typewriter shot with his axe. He's insane.
I've got some new items.
Looks like I gave them the slip.
Why do I know that? Because I'm an adult that's looked at porn before. Grow up. Oh, I definitely feel the speed boost. I think it's worth it to kill that guy.
Hope he's down here.
I would love your take, Kamo. Waifu's looked at porn before? I'm literally shaking and crying.
Not good.
Shitting, pissing, and coming.
Not a soul in sight.
Hentai is probably one of the better porn categories because of the production value. Nah, dude. Like 99% of hentai is really low quality. We're talking like One Piece level art.
Is this his frequency?
The animation quality for hentai is usually pretty bad.
Too easy.
It's just usually not very animated. But is lower production. But is it lower production than actual porn? Well, actual porn doesn't need high production value. Because it's real. In fact, the higher production value porn has, the worse it is. On God. Not to get all philosophical about porn, but... You're watching like some professional shit, this is like not that good, you know? What happens if I throw a flash here? Yeah, this is definitely a flash spot. I mean, there's a reason why amateur completely took over all of porn when COVID hit, and it just has been that way ever since. I need to throw the flash earlier if I want to keep the door open. like a lot earlier.
My, you are a popular one.
What's up, Seperate though? Pretty good. Trying to kill it real fast. I've never seen Bleach, so I can't say. What did I lose 3 seconds on? Gigante?
Ladies first.
But it wasn't actually on the fight. It had to have been during the flash? No. Opening the door.
There's a hidden laboratory.
Naruto actually aged really well, yeah. Like, it looks good still. There's also a significant increase in animation quality, like right around, like, probably the 10th episode of Shippuden. Like, it got, like, very visibly a lot better. Like, me and my girlfriend even, like, noted, like, whoa, this looks, like, way better.
Guess we'll find out.
Mierda! Mira, they're here.
Too easy.
You're serious?
Some animation looked rough at the start. Yeah, a couple of faces here and there, but, like, overall, it's really good, especially early Naruto. It's just a lot of lack of animation. On some DBZ shit, you know?
We can go back up this way. Then figure out our next move.
Characters standing around talking during a fight because they can't actually animate the fight. But then, like, some really good animation in some of the fights. Like,
For anyway.
You're better off.
one of the more recent fights, I was like, damn, this is like the best fight in the show, actually. Is like Kakashi versus Kakazu.
As long as you get me out of here.
Like that fight. I was like, holy shit, the animation of this is actually so good. Like, I don't think I'd ever seen that before because when I watched it before, that was marked as filler.
Too easy.
So I had never seen it before, and I was like, damn, dude, this is like the best animated fight in the show since the first Naruto versus Sasuke. Like, this is really good.
Bindery.
Hello? It's a pole.
Perfect for a professional.
Thanks, Calvin. That was like a political pundit poll call.
The first ingredient should be in this room.
Yeah, very easy.
Too easy.
See you around, Leon.
Did Bernie Sanders asking for $1? No. They're a poll. They're like, we're asking people about their opinions on blah blah blah. Yeah, look at how much time I saved there. Crazy, actually.
The gate and gong have the same symbol. Same symbol.
Bro, the typewriter literally can't hit anything.
I've got a bad.
Best anime fight? I don't know. It's like, what do you consider best about the fight? Like the animation or the story? Like,
Who comes up with these things?
because there are definitely like a lot of the My Hero Academia fights are insanely good. Like the newest series, the newest season of Hero Academia has some fucking banger fights. Like literally the Shigaraki waking up, like the next 10 episodes or something is all one fight
Second ingredient.
with like fucking a billion different people, and it is so good. Like honestly, it's really hard for me not to say like him, the sequence of him waking up and then like the next 15 episodes. Like, but that's mostly for like, I mean, narrative, but also like animation quality is just like insane. But narrative probably like the Leorio, or not Leorio. I always want to say Leorio. It's not. That's the fucking Hunter x Hunter dude. The dude that could go through floors and shit. Like when they're rescuing Eri, the previous fight, the overhaul arc. That fight was a banger. Just from like
All right.
narrative standpoint.
Ingredient left.
I have some new goods that might interest you.
Might this be the good RE4 speedrun category? Yeah, I think like new game standard, separate ways. It's probably the move, Loogie. But I'm just grinding out some new game plus real fast.
Couldn't just let me through, could you? Oh, that voice. Oh.
All Might One for All. Also an insanely amazing fight. Dude, Hero Academia just has some great fights, actually.
The last ingredient's not far now.
I cannot wait for more Hero Academia, actually.
That sound. That's right.
Are My Hero Academia fights still cool if you haven't watched the story? I mean, yeah, but the story is really good too.
I should check below.
They're a lot better if you know the story.
This must be the collection room.
Hero Academia is good. Like, just watch it. Nice, Sam. Glad you enjoy. It is a banger. Looks so childish.
Louise,
Have you ever seen One Piece?
I need to reach him. Louise's footprints. Must have gone this way.
Bro, One Piece is good. You just said that Hero Academia looks childish, but you think One Piece looks good? Do we have the same eyeballs? I think Hero Academia has like potential to be the best shonen, straight up. Like better than Naruto, One Piece, DBZ, everything. Like, it's definitely up there, man.
What is this?
Like, give it like 4 or 5 more seasons, and like either become the best shonen or it'll just fall flat. It really just depends on the last couple seasons. It already has like way higher highs than either of those other shows do, I think, honestly. And obviously since it's new, it's also got
Hope it's not a sign of
the insane level of quality of animation that it does. Like that show has, I'm literally like watching season 6 of Hero Academia, and every episode is like movie level Sakuga animation, and I'm like, how is this possible? Like I watched like 10 episodes in a row of like the craziest fight animations I've ever seen. Dude, how did I not break the lock the first time? I'm like, literally, how did they animate this? Like, there's so much animation. Every single episode.
that should take care of the water. I hope.
I'll lose some time here.
Buzz off.
But I will say, I did cry when I rewatched the first episode of Naruto. Like, it's so good, actually. Like, it holds up really well. If I didn't lose time there, I could save like 15 seconds there, probably. Doesn't matter though, because I'm gonna get the skip, and then this is gonna be the last New Game Plus run. Zabuza makes you cry. Honestly, Zabuza doesn't hold up as well, in my opinion. That whole arc, like I watch it like the ocean cut, so everything is like OP and ED are cut, and then like all the recap is cut and the filler is cut. And when watching it like that, it still felt really long. Like it felt like a long ass fight for no reason. Like lots of people just standing around, you know?
You again?
Got some new ways.
Yeah, Gaara has like one of the most epic character arcs in anime. Because he's like literally a monster. And then he goes from that to like what he becomes. It's really cool to see.
Too easy.
Dude, literally, how did I miss? Okay, at least I didn't miss the second one.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to make it. I'll send you my files.
Dude, also,
Should help.
I don't know why, but the filler list I followed when I first watched Naruto Shippuden, dude, literally skips the whole
To do good again.
fight with Kakashi and what's his fucking name that I was talking about earlier.
Just your good old Seperate.
But that also skips Shikamaru killing the other one,
You helped me out.
which is like the most badass shit. Like it literally, you miss out on a whole Shikamaru character arc, like a really, really good Shikamaru character arc. I was like, why the fuck was this skipped on my filler list? Because it was like this is definitely some of the best parts of the entire show. I don't know why this is on the filler list.
How do you get over this so fast?
And you know, and I saw a little bit of that fight before on Twitter because people were talking about like the coldest line in anime. And Shikamaru has like a really cold line. He's like, I'm the god you should be praying to now, or something like that. And then fucking blows up the dude and buries him forever. Also, like, okay, spoilers here, but fucking Shikamaru's teacher dies. And like, that was also part of the spoiler list that or like the part that was skipped in that filler list. So I just honestly thought that he never showed up again. I had no idea. I was like, yo, why the fuck was this skipped? This is like, very important characters are dying and main characters are going through like huge. Asuma's death is filler, Hidan's death is filler, everything is filler, Naruto's filler. It definitely wasn't filler though. Like, that shit is really good and is like super important for the character arcs of like major characters. No, almost got crushed. And it was like good. Like the fight was like one of the best fights in the show too, like animation wise and everything. How the Chainsaw Man manga is going, it's going to be one of the best shonen of all time. Maybe. I don't know. I watched the first 2 episodes of Chainsaw Man and was like, you know what? I think this is going to get really good in about 3 seasons, but I'm gonna have to wait until 2030 to get those 3 seasons. So I'm going to do just that and not watch this until 2030 when those 3 seasons are out. So that way I'm not watching it in fragments and waiting for it to get good. That's kind of how I feel about Jujutsu Kaisen too. Like I watched the first season and I was like, this probably gets really good, but it's not gonna get really good for a while. But I did watch the whole first season and like half of the second season. I think I skipped him, Jaws. I could be wrong. Well, we'll see. We're watching the ocean cut and it doesn't cut any of that stuff. So.
Damn it.
I mean, I guess filler is just stuff that people thought wasn't worth watching, but I don't know how you could watch that part we were just talking about and be like, this is filler. You don't need to watch this. Bruh. Nice kick. The flashes are definitely getting routed more and being more useful here.
Should be just up ahead, but getting through won't be easy.
What's up, Pocket Fall around them? Honestly, I wish I had more flashes now. I only have 2 left. Big time save there though. Using the flashes.
Now.
I reserve some items just for you.
The animation's the weakest part of Chainsaw Man. I can see that. What, the part that is animated is the weakest part you said actually? Not the animation is the weakest part. Gotcha. Man, I really wish they didn't animate the fucking like High School Musical arc of Hero Academia. If they didn't, the show would be like perfect actually. But they like, you could just skip that arc. Oh god, it's not required watching. It's like the whole fucking 4th season or something, and it's just like ass and boring and isn't too completely inconsequential. That's boring, and you'd rather watch a freshly painted wall dry. That's good.
It's bound to happen.
Definitely falls apart a bit in the 2nd season, but the 1st season is a banger.
Another one.
Bro, you didn't die? Oh no. That's tragic. How did he not die? That was slow as shit. Imagine being a weekly Shippuden watcher and you get hit with fillers from January 2015 to July of 2016. Holy shit, man. Be so bad. I'd be so pissed. Hip you bot. I remember when I was first watching Naruto, I mean, I always watched it dubbed. Still do. But when I was first watching it,
Not exactly covert, but
the dub hadn't finished yet. But the regular show, like, Shippuden had finished. Like, it was done. But they hadn't finished the dub yet. And I didn't know that. And I got, like, balls deep into the third Ninja War arc. And I get to like the last 50 episodes and they don't have dubs. And I had to wait like 3 years actually for the dub to finally be done before I could watch the rest.
can I see your ticket?
Because they were taking forever to make the dubs.
Well, this isn't good. Lights out.
I watched Attack on Titan. I watched the first season. I was like, this is mid, and then I dropped it. I really don't like how the show looks. And the story didn't grip me, so I was like, whatever.
Ride.
Not a big fan of the color brown. That's like all that show has to offer visually. There you go, buddy. Yeah, do that attack. Nice. RE4 is brown and so is DMC1. Nah, not as brown as Attack on Titan. Village is brown in RE4, but then you get to Castle and everything is blue.
Need to find the main terminal.
Then you get to Island and everything's gray. Attack on Titan gets better, but then it gets insanely bad.
You don't look
I also don't want to watch 6 seasons of the final season. Literally, there's been like 6 final seasons. Show won't end, dude. Final season, part 2, season 3.
lasers. Better watch out. Well, that was excessive.
That was an ass code. That was so far away.
This is it. Now, how to connect the device.
Did I do the first aid spray immersion trick? No, I just used cheating to give myself like 5 million or something.
Okay, I'm done here.
Is this New Game Plus Pro? No. I don't. People keep asking me if it's New Game Plus Pro, but like, why would you play New Game Plus on Pro? It would just be the same thing, but slightly slower. Like, if you're gonna play New Game Plus, you may as well play Assisted, right? Like, everything is exactly the same, except for you take less damage. And enemy AI is easier.
Leon's headed for their sanctuary. I'll meet him there.
Yeah, there isn't two blind guys. And the bosses don't have ads and stuff. It should just be exactly the same thing, but slightly slower and harder. You game plus, but you don't know if the enemies are gonna stagger. Yeah, exactly. You game plus, but you're gonna get grabbed all the time. Okay, remember to snipe the rocket, dude. After the boss fight.
Almost there.
Okay, well, the Novi's actually died of the rocket this time. Thanks.
Not long until the bombs on this island start popping off. Time to wrap things up. Just what?
Fuck with Jujutsu Kaisen. I've seen every episode. But honestly, I'm just like waiting for the show to get good. Like, it's good, but it's not like really good. I'm just watching it because I have nothing else to watch. I'm kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop and for it to get really good, but it's just not happening. Watch One Piece. No, I'm good. I'm not that bored. Bro, why'd you have to die like that? Do you think a 34-minute professional chapter 4 is bad? Honestly, I'm not sure. Slimy block.
Deja. Time to end this. Hold on, Leon. Lights out.
That was really good. Ah, this is GG. We're going to standard after this for sure. Wifey, you're beautiful and the only thing I want to watch. Face, thank you.
Hang on.
As like a 37-30 or something. Nice. GG. GG. New Game Plus is dead, at least for me. I mean, I'm sure that somebody else has a better time, but for me, that's... I see a couple people with 38. New Game Standard sub 1, but Jojo. Nice. 57. I wonder if that's New Game Plus record. It might be. I'm looking in the Discord to see if it is record. I don't know. I mean, like, obviously it's brand new, so who knows, but I think it might be. I don't see any other posts in that section.